The axis, folks, Islamo-fanatics, commies. Goal, kill you. Here's the communist nuts. Check out this guy. This guy's a Democrat Socialist of America co-chair, Gustavo something. I really don't give a damn what his freaking name is. He's just another commie to me. He's on Fox News and totally, completely unprepared, by the way. He doesn't think Martha McCallum's done her homework. So I guess he goes on Fox News thinking this is a great vehicle for me to propagandize moderate or conservative-leaning Republicans. Except he doesn't know anything even about his own backstory, apparently. Martha McCallum asked him a simple question. Aren't you from Peru? Didn't your family flee communism? I want you to listen to this dipshit's answer, which by any logic chain is embarrassingly stupid. Check this out.
Your family came here from Peru, really in the middle of the heat of the Shining Path. They were Maoist communist guerrillas in Peru. So why did your family come to America?
The economic situation in South America and in Peru was in a really bad place. But I think that much of what we could say is responsible for that actually was the imposition of capitalism, and American imperialism in many cases is actually what brings immigrants to the U.S. coming out of Latin America. And
so they come here because they don't like the imposition of American imperialism in the country that they're in?
Yes, in many countries.
So they come here.
In many countries, there have been undemocratic coups that have destabilized countries, and that's pushed people out.
Oh, well, you would think they would want to go somewhere that wasn't imposing that on them if that were the case.
His family fled communism to come to the free market United States to get away from communism, and says the reason they fled is because of American imperialism. So what do we always do, Justin? We just, the big AI machine, you've got a big artificial brain out there called artificial intelligence. Here's the great part about artificial intelligence. It's artificial. So even if your brain doesn't function because you're a moron, clinically or by choice, maybe your IQ is less than 80. That's why you're a commie. You have a surrogate brain that can do the homework for you. Did capitalism and free markets destroy the economy in Peru? That's what that dipshit just said, right? Or just hinted at? Or was the communist revolution at fault? Neither capitalism nor free markets destroyed Peru's economy. Intervention, nationalizations and populist mismanagement, often tied to left-wing military and civilian experiments, did the primary damage from the 60s through the 80s. Free market reforms reversed the collapse. Doesn't even know why his family left Peru. Elect him to see widespread blanket poverty, torture, imprisonment, and starvation. You know what? Yes, this is I was going to put this in tomorrow's show. But here's the little mini rebellion leader in the Communist Empire Strikes Back movie that hasn't been made yet. Hassan Piker, who, by the way, is wealthy himself. This guy is the biggest fake tough guy. I'm trying not to say it, but I want to. You have ever seen in your life. I want to see what he's giving away and being socialist, because sharing is caring, Hassan. Here he is in a clip. Hat tip DSA Watch, a great follow on X, by the way. You ever want to follow the Democrat Socialists of America and all their crazy bullshit? Great account on X. I found this one over there. Here he is talking about Mao Zedong, responsible for the deaths of tens and hundreds of millions of people, global calamities and famine. You can look it up, morons. Look it up yourself. This guy's freaking great. Check this out.
I got stopped by a cop who thought I was making fun of Mao Zedong, which I never would and never will. Mao Zedong is one of the great leaders of this world, okay? A man who changed the entire universe, the entire planet, okay? For real, yes. I mean, there was a lot of fucking excesses, let's be real, but the People's Republic of China would not exist without Mao Zedong.
There was a lot of excesses, Justin. You mean the hundreds of millions of murders and the ethnic cleansing? What about the Uyghurs? Why doesn't Hassan Piker give a shit about the Uyghurs happening now? folks, the commies and the Islamo fanatics, by the way, are going to turn on each other too. They already have in China. Commies hate Muslims because their religion, their religion conflicts with the operation of a state totalitarian system. The only reason the Unholy Alliance exists now is because they need impressionable young people to get on board for the extermination of the infidel. They're going to turn on each other too. Mao Zedong death count, which he slashes out if you're listening to excesses. Estimates of deaths attributed to Mao Zedong's rule typically range from 40 to 80 million. 40 to 80 million. The population of the United States is only 330 million people. These include deaths from excesses, Justin. Here are the excesses: famine, executions, purges, forced labor, and violence. Not all were direct killings, but resulted from policies under his leadership that Hassan Piker wants more. Why won't he tell you that? Hassan Piker is a coward and a chump and a freaking loser and a dipshit who suckers follow. Like Abdul al-Sayed. They hate you. They're number one foamy finger death to America people. These people hate you. And they're using the schools to force this unholy alliance down the throats like the syrup of Ipecac to all of our kids. It is up to us. We are the leaders we've been waiting for. Stop waiting for someone else to grab your kids like the cat grabs the kitten by the nape and pull them away from this socialist magnetic impulse in our schools. Here's a teachers union guy. This is the California head of the teachers union, spouting the same communist ideology. These are the people teaching your kids. Not all of them. I love good teachers. I had great ones. But a good portion of them have fallen prey to this Islamo fanatic bullshit, this unholy alliance, and they're jamming this shit right down your kids' throats. Check this out.
To fight back against this fascist regime, we need to be in the streets, wisely using our wallets, battling in the courts, and winning at the ballot box, the center of our democracy.
They don't care about your kids. Just like commies don't care about Muslims and Muslims don't care about commies.